Hello YouTubers, it's me Sebastian Shaw and welcome to my next videos. And in these videos I'm going to show you how to install Kali Linux into a Windows operating system with a dual boot option. Well, many people are getting problem with installing Kali Linux into their system. When they do that, they formatted their entire disk to install Kali Linux, which pay them later without knowing good procedure. So, and today I'm going to show you how to install Kali Linux into a Windows operating system without damage or removing any files in Windows operating system. And also you can install Kali Linux into your system with the dual boot option. Well, for the installation of Kali Linux, first of all you need to have Kali Linux image. Since I already have a Kali Linux into my DVD drive, so I'm using by that method. And if you want to do without DVD-ROM, just suggest you do it by bootable USB. Only that can be only bootable USB and DVD-ROM can actually installs your system. Well, since when you are make bootable USB by burning Kali Linux image into that, well, some virus get infected into a pen drive, and that corrupt or remove some files that will pay you when you are installing the system. That will constantly pop up with the installation fail, and the installation fail with your installing the system. Well, my network is not connecting. I'm using VirtualBox for that, and I'm not going to use my own entire drive because I already have a 4 drive, and I cannot make more than 4 drives into a hard drive because of term and conditions that have and you can also search it in Google. Well, just you have to do, if you have a 4 drive, just you have to do is copy all files from one drive to another drive and make split into an empty drive and restore it to that. And you are no, you can't do restore that. Just you have to do is copy all files from one drive to another drive, and that drive be used for installation of Kali Linux. Well, I'm using this management for my disk partitions, and here I have only one drive and another is free space. Recently I do that from the Kali Linux live image, and okay, I'll tell you how to do this. So I'm just delete this partition for your explanations, and again how to do that, again I'll show you how to do this. See, I have 50 gigs in my hard drive, and actually I give this from my virtual box, so that will be not problem. Okay, just see I have a Kali Linux inserted in my system or not. Well, I don't have installed Kali Linux. Okay, I'm just insert that into my system. Yeah, this is my image, and you can download it from official site of Kali Linux. And I will extremely suggest you that choose the image of Kali Linux carefully, because if your processor has 62-bit and you have downloaded 32-bit, you couldn't install Kali Linux into your system because their bit is not equal. So you have to download 62-bit if your processor is 64-bit. I have 64-bit processor, so my image also has 64-bit. So I'm just restarting my operating system. Well, yeah, just restart. Okay, in your case you have to go through the boot options. By boot options you have to choose Kali drives, and you have prompt into this boot menu. Because I'm using VirtualBox, I don't need that type of key press. So here in this boot menu there are many options. This lab is makes a temporary desktop for you, and whatever you work in this lab, and whenever you again boot it from that lab, the work you have done before is erased, and only you have to, and now you have to this options for installation Kali Linux in your system. Well, we have to install Kali Linux in our Windows operating system, so we have to do some modifications for that. I will explain before, and that is drive partition. For that we have to go into the live, just hit enter and wait for its fully booted up. Well, in bootable USB you can go into a live boot, because this only creates your virtual desktop. But when you are installing system, you have corrupted because of some virus, and I have faced that problem many. So I'm not going through the bootable USB, so I'm going through the DVD, and it's just working fine for me. Well, wait for some times. It takes more time because my virtual box and also my system's memory is taking more. Let's just see. This is the temporary desktop of Kali Linux, and when you have installed fully Kali Linux, you have also got this desktop in your system. So wired connecting, I think my network is not connected, so we will take it later, or I have to fix this first. Wait for some minutes. I'm connected to that, and all I have to do is network setting. It's in a program, all of MS connected, all are good. I'll just hit OK, and what happened? Just kept it in net. You do not need to do these things because this is my virtual machine, so I am doing this. So let it be. Where are we? Oh, we are at the device partition. So this is the Kali desktops, and you can do this partition by one application, that is Gparted. Gparted is an application that is same as a disk management in a Windows operating system. Either you can type from here or you can just search it in here. I'm just going through here and click on all, it's already in, and just scroll down and you will find it out. And here, this is the Gparted. This will actually used to extend or resize your disk and disk drives. Well, this is unallocated 2 MB. I don't think that is useful for me. I'm just increases, that also couldn't increases, and I cannot do anything with this, so I'm just making some space that will need for Kali Linux. Just go into resize/move, and here in this box you have to fix how much space you need to give your Kali Linux system. Actually, Kali Linux requires minimum 20 gigs for installation. If you have pen test or anything else, you need more space because of saving files as well as your results and your testing files, etc. For this, I'm just giving 25 gigs, or no, I am only giving 20 gigs. Okay, resize, click on this, and also you have to extend this partition because it's simple. It is as a simple when you have installing Kali Linux. I will show you later why I did this. Just file system and click on extend partition, and create as, and extend partition and add it. Well, you have apply your, and all you have to do is look, there is 2 operation pending. That what you have do before is not applied, so you have to apply it first. Just right click on it and apply all operations, click it and apply it, and it does not take long time, just few seconds, so just wait. And yeah, it's done. Just close it, and also it scans for changes, and I have made changes. This, look, this is extended to that, and I have 29 gigs. How? Okay, let it be. I'm just kept it here and close it and restart it. I think my hard drive is minimum amount, so it takes much amount to install Kali Linux. Just in this case you have to restart, and you have again to boot into a Kali Linux, and now this time you have to hit enter into a graphical installation, because graphical install is much easier process than install. So we are taking through graphical install, and it will load it. And remember, if you have internet connections, you do not have to worry about it. If you do not have an internet connection, just I will show you what it will be. And now here you have to choose your language, and I'm doing this default language English, and continue. And you have to choose your locations. I'm left it default, and continue. And here keyboard configurations, you have to choose first. You have to fix, you have to confirm that which keyboard you are using. If you are using American English, you have to just click it and default and continue. If you are other, just click it as listed, and mine is American English, so I'll continue. Now it will load some additional component, and it will goes for network configurations. In network configuration, you have already told you that if you do not have a internet connection, then you have pop up with a option that is check again and do it manually and do it later. And I kindly suggest you that do it later. Click on it, because you don't have IP addresses over internet as well as anything. I have internet connection, so I do not face any kind of internet network problems. And here host name, you can type any name like you like. I left it default, and continue. And domain name, you do not have to type any, just left it empty and continue. Now here you have to type a root password. Root is a administrative to the Kali Linux, so you have to keep in mind your password for the root. But I am just left it default, and default is always opposite of a root, that is tour. Hit enter, and it will goes for a hard drive detection. And wait for I think network times server. It is using my network for a time server or setting up the clock. And I think my internet, okay, do not have to worry about that. Just okay, here if you have a United States, just choose your time zone and just leave it default and continue. And now it will goes for disk detections and partition, etc. Okay, in this partition I have already told you before why I have made extended partition, and wait, I have some, sorry guys, let's continue. Where are we? Here we are in this. I have told you that why I created extended partition as well as not making a drive, because in these options this one is a pretty simple for that, and it requires non-mated non-active drives. So I have not created drives into a disk, so this is why. And okay, just continue. And here I have created 29 gigs, but it shows 32 gigs. Do not worry about it, just focus in this all files in one partition for new users. Just keep it default and continue. And you have got this two drafts made in your system, and one is expo and another is swap. The reason I have made the extended partition is these two drives are kept into one partition. Do not mix with the Windows operating system, so I have created extended partitions. And just check all are fine and finish partition and write to change. Okay, just click on continue and yes, and now continue. Now it will formats the partitions and installing the system. Well, it takes long times, so I'm just pause it here and okay, I'm just pause it here and show you when it finished. Well, we are almost finished our installation process, but before finishing installation we have two options appears, like one will be come up right now. Well, right here in these options you have option to use a network mirror or not. What actually this means is network mirror uses your no, this is used to update newer version using your CD-ROM. That means your CD-ROM's information used to operate your new versions, like something that. So for that we are not going to use our CD later, so just hit no and continue. Yeah, all right. Next option will be pop up, and that will be pretty important. When you are attempting this option, you have to most sure about your confirmations. So let's talk about before. Well, I left the installation process. If you got installation failed by some reasons, I already told you that don't use USB. If you got that problem, use DVD of Kali Linux and it will never gives problem to you. So use DVD of Kali Linux to install Kali Linux. And now it's time to install group bootloader. It's a very important process for Kali Linux to start up as well as Windows operating system. And wait for the options come up. Yes, here. This is a group bootloader which is actually installed on hard drive. When you are power up your computer, you will directly don't go to the you are not directed to the Windows operating system as well as Kali Linux system, because using this group bootloader you have an option to choose. Either you can go to the Kali Linux operating system or you can use Windows operating system to choose. So we have to install this group loader, and this is very important tip for you to install this, because if you do not install this, you do not run Kali Linux as well as Windows operating system. This will crash your bootloader, so you have to be careful with that and just make sure tick it in yes. So continue, and here you have to choose a hard drive. Choose this hard drive, do not enter device manually, just choose this, and you have also got this type of. So continue, and this installs your group bootloader, and Finally, the installation process has been completed, and since the while the group bootloader installed, you have this installation removed your DVD discs from the DVD-ROM, because it removes all removable drive to don't interfere with this finalizing installation. So it removes your DVD disk. Just if it opens, just remove your DVD disk, and okay, you have also got this. Yes, make sure to remove the installation media, that is DVD-ROM or as well as CD-ROM, and okay, hit continue and it automatically removes your ROM. And the BAM, installations of Kali Linux in a Windows operating system is done, and just we have to verify that the Kali Linux is installed into a Windows operating system or not. So let's wait a little bit for verifications, and there is no other process to do that. All you have to do is do it like that. If you have some questions, just comment down below, and please subscribe my channel. I am newer to YouTube channel and I need most your help to make more videos for you, and all for computer tricks and tutorials as well as mobile tricks. More than Android I used, so I will share Android tricks only. And yeah, just waiting for here. Subscribe and also just like my videos, subscribe, and I will post new videos. And if you want any kind of help for anything, I will make a video for that and I will post it for that. And now okay, the installation has finished and it removes my compact disc. And now here, while we have installed group loader, is install that. Oh, it's already to the shit. Not that. I didn't show you how to do that. Okay, I'm just reset this. You have, wait a minute. Okay, I reset this, and here you have a Kali Linux or Windows 8 loader. If you want to use Kali Linux, just hit enter into kali/linux. If you want to use Windows 8, just come below and hit enter into a Windows 8 loader. This is a group loader, and before we have installed it, this is the main startup, so we do not make mistakes before installing group where it is before in the installation process, so nothing to worry. And this is it. This is the Kali Linux. I will booting Kali Linux, and I have already show you what Kali Linux desktops looks like. It's live. By using live, it's temporary, and by after installing the Kali Linux system, it also looks that desktop. All we have to know is that we can save it anything in here, but not in a live boot. So this is it. It takes sometimes to appear, and just wait for a minute. And here, still loading. I give this virtual box 1 GB RAM, so it takes slows responding, so don't worry, it will fast it in your computer. Do not need to worry about this slow stuff. And okay, I think it's not going to make it. I'm just leaving it here. You have got the login page where you have to type root as your username, and password below you have configured that password type, and login. You will visit it into a desktop of a Kali Linux, and that's it. All I have to do, and yeah, it's done. Okay guys, that's it. I told you how to install Kali Linux operating system into a Windows operating system. And okay, hopefully you like these videos. For more videos, please like, subscribe my channel. I will post new videos with other tricks, and if you have some problems, just comment down below. Okay, see you guys.